Hey everybody, welcome back to MTG Spec, the only Magic speculation channel filmed on a potato. I, I just watched the last blind box purchase video. What's in the box? And it was a little rough. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get the I have to go fast because there's so much stuff to look at. But anyway, long story short, I bought a big box collection, a blind collection of Magic today that was first donated to the store, and then I purchased this from the store, and then I'm going to sell it back to the store in the form of product that they're going to make a ton of money on. But this was in there, a No Mercy Amonkhet Invocation. I definitely recommend checking out that first video. It's kind of fun. Good discussion on how I recoup a lot of my money in bulk. Yeah, I think at one point I was rewatching the video, and I think I got distracted and hornswoggled by a Gilded Lotus and completely overlooked the fact I was also holding a Phyrexian alternate in my hand. But I looked at the price on this. This is $90, so this one card alone is pretty much half of what I paid. I paid about $188 as my cost basis for this entire collection. But we've only looked at one box already, and it's not even like the main event boxes, like the big, huge clunkers. But we're going into more Tupperware land. So here we go, folks. I have no idea what's in this. We just got a, oh wait, there's a little hint. What are you doing in there, little fella? All right, well, this is, we haven't even opened it, and it's off to a good start. Good Lord. All right. I swear I haven't looked at any of this stuff. This is a lot of material, so this is going to take us a little while to dig through. So kick back, relax, smoke some weed or whatever you do at your synagogue. I don't know. You're wherever you are. I hope you're having fun. Hope you're having a good weekend. We had a pretty wild pre-release for Dominaria United. I'm just going to go through these fairly fast, just to let y'all know. I can go through these fairly fast, but I'll stop and pause to comment on if we get any good hits. But yeah, we had a Dominaria United pre-release, and because it's a sneak peek weekend, our store was able to pre-sell some sealed product, and luckily we had 2 collector boxes, and we pre-sold both of those. And in one of the collector boxes, and both customers opened them in store. But this is wild. One of the collector boxes had one of the legends, the Lost Legends, so-called cards from the big palette of legends. So I was able to see a Lost Legends right away. It was a common Wall of Heat. Maybe it's uncommon. They didn't really have common versus uncommon like signifiers. Oh god, that's some of the most beautiful art ever made in Magic. Jason Chan, you're the man. Oh, we got our first rare of the box, I think. I may have passed by one, but we got a Havoc Festival rare. Well, I mean, not counting the Nicol Bolas we haven't got to yet. He's in there somewhere. But anyway, I thought it was really cool that I was able to see one of the Lost Art, and it was in pristine condition. Like, you could tell it was like an old school Magic card, but it was in beautiful condition. The guy commented that it looked like it was misprinted. I think all the Wall of Heats had like screwed up lettering, because I have one in my personal collection, and it's just like I said, it's just a common card, but I think they all have a little bit of a screwy looking, like kind of blended looking title. So that was interesting. Path of Discovery. That's not one of the flip cards. Still probably not too bad. Okay, so we got a lot of Dragon's Maze. Yeah, so far this box is not as explosively awesome as the last box, but then again. So, all right. But anyway, so I've officially seen. I kind of feel like I'm sort of skipping Dominaria United. I guess you could say. Like I'm annoyed that they broke the Legends boxes open. That they took out the cards they found offensive by today's puritanical standards. B, got a couple more rares. And Desolator Magic on his channel, he mentioned that they probably just destroyed the so-called offensive cards, including priceless treasures like Invoke Prejudice, which is like an extremely the teeth look so good in foil on this. Just want to catch that foil anyway. It's just annoying that they would desecrate a piece of history, because once you create a product and you send it to market and it's enjoyed and absorbed and appreciated by the public at large, it's not entirely your product anymore. Like it's part of people's history. It's part of history itself. I had similar objections when George Lucas went back and like added in scenes to Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back. And by the way, none of those scenes have aged well at all. Not a single moment of like Luke screaming as he falls down the chasm, Lord Vader is saying, "Get my shuttlecraft," like every, the stupid Ronto creatures and Mos Eisley rearing up and Jawas falling off and stupid pratfalls and garbage. And none of it adds anything. And some of it, such as, Greedo shooting at Han. I refuse to say Greedo shot, Han shot first, because in the original, Han was the only one who shot. But it's just garbage, dude. This is interesting. I haven't really seen a lot of these where they have the guild symbols, Guild Kit 2. That's interesting, because I think this card must have been from the original Ravnica. I've never seen that card. So we're hitting some cool rares. Is this showing up on camera all right? I think having this computer screen up helps a little bit with the lighting. So I'm going to wiggle my mouse to make sure it stays there. All right. It doesn't black out. So we're not hitting a ton of hits. Oh, that's cool. Isn't it more that I kind of like that symbol with the guild kit. That's kind of cool. I never got that product. Never got any of it. All right. So far we're hitting a few rares here and there. Oh, I'm seeing a bunch more guild kit. So this was obviously like some decks that they'd kind of taken apart or let fall apart. Yeah, a lot of guild kits. That's intriguing though. Oh wow, even the tokens had that, and in the background. That's really neat. I actually like these. I'm going to keep some of these. I've never seen that goblin token. This is exciting for me, guys. This is such an adventure, and it's one I had no idea I was about to embark on. I don't go to yard sales and try to scoop up. Oh wow, that avatar token. Look at that. I don't go to yard sales try to scoop up magic bulk. I don't go hunting, but when it's coming to the store I work at, and I'm kind of the only one. Oh, that's a bear? Oh. Yeah, I just started a bear commander deck. I don't know why. Maybe it's that Bearscape, like the super gay Bearscape card. I love that card. That's hilarious. Gay. And I don't know. I'm really into the bear theme. I've always kind of liked the bears. I just like the idea of doing just well, there's a nice Gideon. A bear themed, just mono green deck that's just kind of worthless, but has like every 2-drop bear that there is in the game. I just think that would be fun. I don't know why. I love bears anyway. My favorite movie of all time is The Edge, where Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin get hunted by Bart the Bear. It's a fantastic movie. Oh well, full art land. Look at that. Look at my standards. I'm like, oh, is there a full art land? Is there a grape zombie? Like, what do we got? Well, maybe these are the Almond Kit cards from the same pack as that invocation came from. What invocation you say? Oh, this invocation. All right. Man, we're moving along. All right, we're almost 10 minutes in, and I don't know how far I am in this box. Wow, that's our oldest card yet. 1995, 4th edition, Scrib Sprites. So I wonder if they bought that as a single. Like, oh, Dreadmaw, you can't find these, Charlie. Yeah, I wonder where they got some of this stuff. It is weird. Like, I've never really purchased a collection where I met the people and just I mean, I'm not a collection buyer. Like I said, this is kind of unknown territory for me. I mean, I know why I did it, and I know what I'm going to do with it, but other than that, it's unknown. But it is kind of cool, like, you know, like trying to piece together the story of someone's Magic collection, like that. There's something magical about that. Like, what was their journey as a player? How did they yeet out of the game? Like, you know, what is it that drew them to it, and what sort of decks did they build? Like, I'm seeing a lot of, you know, once you hit a patch like this where it's all the same color, all the same sleeve type, you know, you can assume it was a deck that they had, you know, enjoyed a little bit, or at least tried to build. Oh, Balduvian Bears bear deck. My bear deck is going to be unstoppable now. I've gotten like 3 new types of bears, including maybe my first bear commander. I need to go back and get the Atala, whatever, the bear from Modern Horizons. That thing was awesome. Sorry, just trying to get these in the right order. Oh, another rare. Okay. So got some more War of the Spark. Okay, so we're still hitting, as I'm going through this, we're still hitting, I would say at the very least, a proportionate amount of rares. Meaning, you know, 1 out of every, you know, 15 or so cards is a rare. You know, this was not a couple who was like flipping cards, like liquidating their bulk. You know, I am ruthless. Like, if I can get rid of bulk in any way, I will do it. I just have to get rid of it, because, you know, there's only so much space, and I've got a deck of every color. That's a whole video series I would like to do for you guys at some point. Is just I literally have a deck starting with a colorless Eldrazi deck and ending in a 5-color deck. So I have every color and color combination, including no color. I even did like a snow deck where it's all like snow mana. So I've got like a ton of like really weird rando decks. That's like, you know, so literally, you know, I shouldn't say literally ever. The purpose of that is that, you know, if I ever have family over and we're doing like a big tournament or something like that, I can just say, you know, name a deck color. You know, what color combination you want to play, and if they're like, maybe everything but black, they're like, okay, you got it. I got that deck. So I enjoyed building all those decks. And once I realized I was doing that series where I was doing every color combination that exists, you know, I sort of you know, got more deliberate about my card buying, and actually just doing that simple thing, having a deck of every color, helped me to kind of focus my collection a little bit. Now, this is one of the first cards I've seen, and I assume they bought it secondhand because it's nice and sleeved. But this is one of the first cards I've seen that's like a little bit chewed up. So these guys obviously played on like nice play mat or something. But this is one of the first ones where, you know, they may have just bought it secondhand as a single. That's kind of interesting. You know, hopefully, because that first box I opened in the video 1 of this little series was tremendous. Oh, flip. Don't be scared, buddy. You're home now. The condition was exceptional, and I was really impressed with the condition of everything they had. So I'm hoping that box wasn't just stuff that was like isolated to be in good condition. All right, what is this? GRN, green. Okay, so what is this? Just a I don't know, just a sealed intro deck, I guess. This thing's still factory sealed, whatever this is. I guess it was just a Ravnica deck. I don't know. I don't know what that is. There's a rare in the window. I like that. No need to open that as far as I'm concerned. I may open it later if I need to steal out the lands or something. It's funny that in these specialty products I build for my store, lands tend to be the thing that runs out fastest. Because I was like putting like, I don't know, 150 lands in each command pack that I was putting together. Oh, nice! Look at this. Wow, dude. A shock land. You know what? I'm gonna put this aside as it may not be the best hit financially, but as far as I know, it is from this box. So I'm gonna each box I'm gonna have a like kind of a MVP. at least the one that I'm aware of. You know, like I said, I don't have like a photographic memory for prices and stuff like that. I have to key it into Card Kingdom like everybody else, one sock at a time. But it'll be kind of a cool retrospective once I get through all these things to have the MVP of each one. Wow, Hollowed Fountain. What's worth more, a Hollowed Fountain or a Steam Vents? I'm just going to put it over there. Maybe we'll play the 5 Shockland Challenge and see if we can get 5 in here. That would be amazing. Okay, so the Shocklands, they've definitely elevated this box up to a higher level. That's actually really nice. Wow, I love that art. It's so neat just seeing an arresting piece of art, even from a set that like you got, but you just never saw the card. And I've had that happen so many times where, you know, I'll buy a set and I'll be aware of a card in it, and I'll just buy like 2 or 3 boxes before I realize I'm like, oh wait, idiot, it's common or it's uncommon. Like, why? First of all, it's statistically weird that you're not getting it, but why are you trying to pull it? There's just something about pulling something pack fresh that you cannot replicate if you're so inclined. I don't know if it's like, wow, Watery Grave. What? Okay, so this is the box of the shocks. I think that's that may be the name of the video. What should I call the video? The box of the shocks, or the shocks continue? I think that's